Hello guys, in this playlist we're gonna create an end-to-end machine learning model where we have to predict the insurance charges of a person. So we use linear regression algorithm. Why we use linear regression? Because when we have to predict the insurance charges of a person, which is numeric value or continuous value, so we use linear regression because it is the best to predict the numeric values. So let's move on to my computer screen. Today's task is to analyze our data by plotting some graphs and understanding the trends. So this is the data set we're gonna use to build our model. And there is another file requirements.txt where I have mentioned these libraries which we're gonna use to create our model. So first of all, we're gonna import all the necessary libraries for this model. So I have imported all the libraries and let's understand what each library help us to do. Pandas library is helpful for data handling and data pre-processing. Matplotlib and C1 library is helpful to plot some graphs. And from scikit-learn we have imported linear regression algorithm and also 10 test plate to train and test our model. And the last one we have imported from our scikit library is matrix, which helps to find out how our model is working, is it accurate enough or not. So this is the library we're gonna use. Now let's load health insurance dataset on our file and print some data. So this is some data we have printed from our dataset. And age, sex, BMI, children, smoker, region are the columns, which is also known as independent variable. And the charges column is known as dependent variable, which means we have to predict charges column on the basis of this independent variable. Let's check how many rows and columns we have in our dataset using SAFe method. So we have 1338 rows and 7 columns in our dataset. Okay, now let's find out how many columns we have in our dataset and what type of data type they are holding using info method. So we got all the columns which are present in our dataset with their corresponding data type they are holding. Now let's jump to data visualization part where we find out the relationship between independent variable and dependent variable. So first of all, we're gonna find out the relationship between age and charges column by plotting graph. So I have written the code to find out the relationship between these columns and we are using scatterplot from C1 library. Okay, now let's understand this graph. By seeing this graph, I am able to understand that as the age increases, the charges also increases. You can see this in the graph. So we can say that age and charges columns are highly correlated. Now let's find out the relationship between charges and the second column of our dataset, which is sex. In this model, I'm gonna frequently use scatter plot because I'm comfortable with it, but you can use another plot. So let's find out the relationship between sex and charges. So as we can see that sex is not highly correlated with charges. So let's find out how many female and male we have in our dataset. So we have male 676 and female 662. Now let's find out the relationship between BMI and charges. Before that, we have to understand what is BMI. So basically BMI stands for body mass index, which is calculated by multiplying your height and weight. Now let's plot the graph. Okay, so we got this graph and let's understand this together. So from this graph, I am understanding that who has high BMI value has more charges. I mean, this is logical. Who have more body fat will get sick easily. So they need more health insurance charges. Now for children column, so the code of plotting scatter plot graph will be the same on each column. Now let's understand this child versus charges graph. So from this graph, we can say that the person who has 0 child will have more insurance charges. The person who has more than 2 children will have less insurance charges. Now let's find out how many people have 0 children and so on. So 574 people have 0 children and 324 people have 1 children, 240 people have 2 children, 157 people have 3 children, and 25 people have 4 children and 18 people have 5 children. So I can say that smoker doesn't affect while predicting the charges. Now let's move on to another column, which is smoker. Now let's understand this smoker versus charges graph. So we can clearly say that smoker has more insurance charges than non-smoker. Now let's find out how many people are smoker and non-smoker. So there are 1064 non-smoker and 274 smoker. Finally, let's find out the relationship between region and charges. So we have the graph of region versus charges. And from this graph, we can say that people who are living in Southeast region have more insurance charges than any other region. Now let's find out how many people are living in this region. From Southeast 364, Southwest 325, Northwest 325, Northeast 324. By visualizing the relationship between independent variable and dependent variable, we can say that age, BMI and smoker column has high correlation with charges column. In next video, we are going to do encoding of categorical data. I will provide this file along with dataset in my GitHub repo and GitHub link is in description, so do check out. Thank you.